The Panama Canal stands as a testament to human ingenuity, a marvel of engineering that has reshaped the landscape of global commerce. This 50-mile waterway, connecting the Atlantic and Pacific Oceans, has become a crucial artery for international trade. The construction of the Panama Canal redefined global trade routes, significantly slashing shipping times and costs, and making the movement of goods more efficient and economical. Before the canal's construction, ships had to navigate the perilous waters around South America's Cape Horn, a route notorious for its treacherous conditions. This arduous journey added thousands of miles and several weeks to travel time, posing significant risks to both crew and cargo. The Panama Canal dramatically shortened these voyages, particularly for goods traveling between Asia and the Americas, transforming the logistics of global trade. Today, the canal handles an immense volume of cargo, including vital commodities such as oil, gas, manufactured goods, and agricultural products, making it indispensable to the global supply chain. The efficient operation of the Panama Canal is crucial for the global economy, ensuring that goods can move swiftly and reliably across continents. Any disruptions to canal traffic can have far-reaching consequences, rippling through supply chains and impacting businesses and consumers worldwide. Beyond its economic significance, the Panama Canal holds substantial strategic value, influencing naval power projection and global trade routes. Control over this vital waterway grants a country considerable geopolitical leverage, making it a focal point of international relations. Throughout history, the canal has been a source of both cooperation and competition among nations, reflecting its strategic importance on the global stage. The Panama Canal's role in international diplomacy cannot be overstated, as it continues to be a critical point of negotiation and strategic planning for countries around the world. For over a century, the Panama Canal has been a vital artery of global trade, evolving with the times to meet the growing demands of international commerce. Ensuring the continued operation and security of the Panama Canal is paramount to maintaining the interconnectedness of the modern world, as it supports the seamless flow of goods and services. As global trade patterns evolve and geopolitical dynamics shift, the importance of the Panama Canal will only continue to grow, cementing its status as a cornerstone of global commerce and strategic influence. Looking ahead, plans for the expansion and modernization of the canal are already underway, aimed at accommodating larger vessels and increasing its capacity to handle the ever-growing volume of global trade. Technological advancements are also being integrated into the canal's operations, enhancing its efficiency and ensuring it remains at the forefront of global shipping infrastructure. Additionally, there is a growing focus on environmental conservation and sustainable practices within the canal's operations, recognizing the need to balance economic benefits with ecological responsibility. The Panama Canal also plays a significant role in the development of local communities, providing jobs and fostering economic growth in the region. Educational programs and initiatives are in place to ensure that future generations understand the canal's importance and are equipped to continue its legacy of innovation and excellence. The Panama Canal remains a symbol of international cooperation and human achievement, drawing visitors and dignitaries from around the world who come to witness its grandeur and significance firsthand. As the sun sets over the Panama Canal, it stands as a beacon of progress and a reminder of the incredible feats that can be achieved through vision, determination, and collaboration. The Panama Canal's legacy is one of enduring impact, shaping the course of global trade and geopolitics for generations to come. Its story is far from over, as it continues to adapt and thrive in an ever-changing world, remaining a lifeline of global commerce and a testament to human ingenuity. In 2025, news broke of a significant deal involving the Panama Canal. This announcement sent ripples through the global business community, capturing the attention of industry leaders and financial analysts alike. CK Hutchison Holdings, a Hong Kong-based conglomerate, announced its intention to sell a substantial portion of its global ports business to BlackRock, a U.S.-based investment management firm. This move was seen as a strategic shift for both companies, each looking to realign their business priorities in a rapidly changing global market. The deal, valued at an estimated $4 billion, encompassed various ports in strategic locations, including 2 key terminals on the Panama Canal. These ports are not just any ports, they are critical nodes in the global supply chain, facilitating the movement of goods between continents. CK Hutchison, a multinational with interests spanning ports, telecommunications, and retail, cited the need to streamline its portfolio and focus on core businesses as the rationale for the sale. This decision reflects a broader trend among large conglomerates to divest non-core assets and concentrate on areas with the highest growth potential. BlackRock, known for its vast investment portfolio, saw the acquisition as an opportunity to expand its infrastructure holdings. The firm has been increasingly looking at infrastructure as a stable and lucrative investment, providing steady returns in an uncertain economic environment. The deal, if finalized, would make BlackRock a major player in the global ports sector. This would not only diversify their investment portfolio, but also position them as a key stakeholder in global trade logistics. The proposed sale quickly drew attention, particularly due to the inclusion of the Panama Canal terminals. These terminals are among the most strategically important in the world, given their role in facilitating international maritime trade. These terminals, strategically positioned at the canal's Atlantic and Pacific entrances, handle a significant portion of the waterway's traffic. The Panama Canal itself is a critical choke point in global trade, connecting the Atlantic and Pacific Oceans and significantly reducing travel time for shipping routes. Their ownership grants considerable influence over the flow of goods through this vital trade artery. Control over these terminals means control over a significant portion of global maritime traffic, making this deal not just a business transaction, but a strategic maneuver with far-reaching implications. The deal's announcement sparked a flurry of analysis and speculation, with experts weighing the potential economic and geopolitical implications. Analysts debated how this shift in ownership could affect global trade dynamics, regional economies, and even international relations. While the deal was presented as a purely commercial transaction, its implications extended far beyond the balance sheets of the companies involved. The strategic importance of the Panama Canal means that any change in its operational control is closely watched by governments and businesses around the world. This deal could potentially reshape the landscape of global trade, influencing everything from shipping routes to international economic policies. News of the proposed sale between CK Hutchison and BlackRock was met with immediate and vocal criticism from China. The announcement sent ripples through the international community, with analysts and policymakers closely monitoring the unfolding situation. Chinese state media outlets published scathing articles accusing the deal of undermining China's national interests and posing a threat to its economic security. These publications emphasized the potential risks and painted a picture of a strategic maneuver by the U.S. to gain an upper hand. The reaction highlighted China's growing anxieties about its global supply chains and strategic vulnerabilities. The interconnected nature of global trade means that any significant shift in control over key infrastructure can have far-reaching implications. China's concerns stemmed from several factors. Firstly, the deal involved a Hong Kong-based company selling strategic assets to a U.S. firm. This transaction was not just a business deal but a move with deep geopolitical ramifications. Given the escalating tensions between the U.S. and China, the deal was seen through the lens of great power competition. The rivalry between these two nations has been intensifying, with each side wary of the other's intentions and actions. China feared that the U.S., through BlackRock, could potentially leverage its control over the Panama Canal terminals to disrupt Chinese trade or exert pressure on Beijing. The strategic importance of the Panama Canal cannot be overstated, as it serves as a vital artery for global commerce. Secondly, the Panama Canal is a critical choke point for Chinese trade. The canal's ability to facilitate the movement of goods between the Atlantic and Pacific Oceans makes it indispensable for China's economic activities. A significant portion of China's exports and imports, including raw materials and manufactured goods, transit through the canal. The seamless operation of this waterway is crucial for maintaining the flow of trade that supports China's economic growth. Any disruption to the canal's operation or attempts to restrict Chinese access to the waterway would have severe consequences for China's economy. The potential for such disruptions adds a layer of uncertainty and risk that Beijing is keen to avoid. The Chinese government, through its official statements and state-controlled media, made its displeasure clear. High-ranking officials voiced their concerns, emphasizing the need to protect national interests and maintain economic stability. Editorials and commentaries accused the U.S. of engaging in economic coercion and seeking to contain China's rise. These narratives resonated with a domestic audience that is increasingly aware of the geopolitical challenges facing their country. The sale of the Panama Canal terminals became a flashpoint in the broader geopolitical rivalry between the two superpowers. This episode underscores the complex interplay of national interests, economic security, and strategic calculations that define the current international landscape. The Panama Canal has long been a symbol of strategic importance, dating back to its construction in the early 20th century. Its control has been a point of contention in various geopolitical conflicts, reflecting its enduring significance. In today's interconnected world, the control of such critical infrastructure can influence global trade patterns and economic power dynamics. The proposed sale is a reminder of how historical legacies continue to shape contemporary geopolitics. Analysts predict that the outcome of this deal could set a precedent for future transactions involving strategic assets. The international community will be watching closely to see how this situation unfolds and what it means for the balance of power in global trade. As nations navigate these complex waters, the importance of diplomacy and strategic foresight cannot be overstated. The stakes are high, and the decisions made today will have lasting impacts on the global order. The Panama Canal remains a vital link in the chain of global commerce, and its control will continue to be a focal point of international strategic interests. The world watches as the story of this proposed sale unfolds, aware that its implications reach far beyond the immediate parties involved.